Welcome back to Those Vegan Chefs. I'm Stefan, and this channel is dedicated to making you a better vegan cook. Today we have easy biscuits and gravy. This is our go-to dish for, you ready? Thanksgiving, Christmas, brunch, and birthdays. It covers it all. It's my mom's favorite, it's Julie's favorite, it's Carson's favorite, and of course it's my favorite. So let's make it. I love biscuits and gravy so much. It was a staple in our house growing up. But this biscuits and gravy, totally different. We have trumpet mushrooms with molasses and truffle oil. We have a sausage crumble, and it all gets started with making a vegan buttermilk. We're gonna take a lemon, we're gonna cut it in half. We need 1 tablespoon. Let's see if we got 1 tablespoon. I think it's very close. Oh, we got extra. We're gonna add that right to the plant milk. We're gonna give a stir. It's gonna slightly curdle. It's perfect. This part's pretty straightforward. Baking soda, baking powder, salt. We're gonna mix our dry ingredients together. We're gonna add our butter. Vegan butter, what's up? That's right. This part's pretty straightforward. We're gonna cut the butter into the flour, which essentially we're coating all the fat with flour. You could use your hands, you could use a fork like I'm doing. You can throw it in your food processor. You gotta move quick so the butter does not start to melt. Good, now it's time to add our vegan buttermilk. We're going to gently make our thickness. I like to make like a nice little square. I have our cutter. I like to coat it in flour. Give a twist. There we go. Give that twist. Pop it out. And then we're going to gently pull this together. We could get another round of biscuits without them getting too tough. I'd like to try to get another 2 out of that. And this little guy is my little Scooby snack for later. Our oven is preheated to 450 degrees. I like to brush the tops with melted vegan butter. You could use a plant milk, even maple syrup, or of course, nothing. We're gonna pop the biscuits in the refrigerator. We're gonna let the butter set up. The first thing we're gonna get started on is our sausage crumble. We have our classic Italian sausage recipe with the farro. It's cooked to the point where we would normally make a patty, but we're not gonna make patties. What we're gonna do, hit the sheet pan, a little oil. It's gonna, of course, help the sausage crumble not stick. The oven's set at 400 degrees. And we're just gonna kind of crumble it onto our sheet pan. It's okay, there's some big ones, there's some little ones. And we're gonna just bake it until it gets a little crispy on the outside. And if you want, you could break them up again if they kind of start to clump together. We're gonna cook them for about 15 minutes. We're gonna drizzle just a little dab of oil right on top. And we're gonna go off to the oven. Our sausage crumbles out of the oven. It looks great. It's a little crispy on the outside. It's kind of holding its shape. It's time to get started on our trumpet mushrooms. Actually, this recipe might be used for many different things. You're gonna love it so much. We have our molasses, 1 tablespoon, our black vinegar. I'm gonna just emulsify that black vinegar into the molasses. so good. It's like all caramely and sweet and yummy. We're gonna add just a little bit of olive oil, like half a teaspoon. And then we're gonna add our truffle oil. We're gonna add about another half a teaspoon. Very simple with our trumpet mushrooms. We're gonna cut them just in half lengthwise. We're gonna brush a little extra virgin olive oil on the bottom of our baking sheet with parchment. This is actually a really easy way to roast mushrooms. We're gonna generously coat that pan with salt. And then we're gonna start putting our trumpet mushrooms down. And kind of go alternating so we could fit more on our pan. And we're basically gonna baste and roast the trumpet mushrooms, 425 degrees, until they're just like lightly crispy and really just looking lightly charred and delicious. Perfect. We have our molasses truffle. We're gonna just put it right on top. The first round is not gonna be perfect, but as it starts to dehydrate and the molasses gets sticky, it'll be really nice. We're gonna hit with our salt. And in the oven we go. The mushrooms cooked for 10 minutes. I flipped them about 5 minutes in and just started to cook the other side because it was looking like it was time to flip them. So I just did that. And we're gonna do one more basting and we're gonna cook them for another 5 minutes and we should be good to go. All right, back to the oven. 5 more minutes. Last step is sprinkling just a little bit of chopped rosemary on top. It's gonna stick to that glaze. I really like the combination of the molasses, rosemary, and truffle. We're gonna learn how to make gravy. We're gonna start with olive oil in a hot saute pan. Then we're gonna add 2 cups sliced onion. We're gonna continue to cook these slowly until they start to caramelize. Okay, the onions are looking great. Nicely caramelized. This is one of the main ingredients today that really separates this gravy from other vegan gravies is our fennel seed. Let it continue to cook with the onions a little bit. Next, we're gonna add the soy sauce, the vegan Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna let this cook and reduce to just about half. Then we're gonna add 1 cup of cashews, a few thyme sprigs, a cup of yellow potato, and then 3 cups of vegetable broth. Cook it over low heat until the potatoes are tender. All right, so the potatoes are soft, the cashews are soft, the onions are done, everything's really flavored nicely. You're gonna take a few spoonfuls of all the produce, some of the stock, pick out your thyme stem, add a little almond milk, add a little apple cider vinegar, and we're gonna hit on. All right, so it's all pureed. It looks like it's in a nice consistency. If you find it's too thick, add a little bit of your almond milk to thin it when it's in the pan. We're going to gently cut our biscuit in half. We're going to top it with our creamy, rich, delicious vegan gravy. We're gonna add our spicy vegan sausage crumble right on top. I love the texture, it brings a bit of umami and smoke to it. Trumpet mushrooms are gonna go right on top. garnish with just a little bit of fresh chopped parsley. Who doesn't love an easy biscuits and gravy recipe? Are you kidding me? Creamy gravy, flaky biscuits, sausage crumble, trumpet mushrooms. It's time to take a bite. We have this flaky, delicate, delicious biscuit. We have the creamy gravy. And then we really took the extra step and we added the Italian sausage crumble and then the trumpet mushrooms. We bumped the entire dish up to a brand new level. And guess what? It's all vegan. Amazing. So jump in the kitchen and let's get started. And as always, we'll see you next week. Bye.